You don't know, you damn well should know, guys. I'm Reynolds, and today I've got a very important and eye-opening video for you all. You're gonna like it, some of you might hate it, especially those of you who thought I was maybe done with the Australia subject. I am back on it today, and I previously said I would not be back on the subject specifically unless I had further proof or further updates, and I wasn't just going to keep speculating. But I have an update. So in my last video about Australia, I was wrong. I talked about how it turned out I had been tricked by a man I knew as Doug, and he had tricked me into believing that vinegar was the cure to the drug that they drugged you with on your way over to Australia. Well, Doug reached out. Doug reached out to me, and it all came about like this. See, I got a friend request on Discord and I got a message from someone. And this is what the message said. It said, "There has been a very disturbing recent development in the battle to suppress the truth from coming out. The real truth, the only truth. And I cannot with a good conscience stay silent on this matter for a fear of future targeted individuals falling victim. So please have it known that on this very night, at 1:32 AM CEST, I have been targeted by an assassin sent to stop my search for enlightenment. While watching your Australia playlist, some weird flashes started to happen on my screen. Not thinking too much of this, I let it slide and continued watching. Looking back, this was probably some outside interference with my system. No more than 2 minutes later, I heard slight tapping on my bedroom window, and while this spooked me, curiosity got the better of me. Oh God, how I wish I'd stayed in bed. Upon opening the window, something quickly manoeuvred its way inside. While it looked like an ordinary wasp, it behaved nothing like any I had ever encountered before. The moment it had found its way inside, it set eyes on me and went in for the attack straight away. Scared as hell, I ran for the bedroom door to shut the damn thing in, but that's when it started. My head was getting filled with all these intrusive thoughts about wallabies, deadly spiders, and other Australian stereotypical topics. I could not for the life of me get these images and ideas out of my head. It just wouldn't stop. The thoughts were accompanied by a vaguely familiar sound of what I know to be a didgeridoo, just droning on, driving me absolutely mad. Hours later, I woke up on the hallway floor, confused and cold. I do not know what happened in the hours I've missed. I do not know where the wasp went. All I know is that someone is trying to keep this quiet, maybe even attempt to brainwash people who are seeking the truth. Please help, I don't feel safe anymore." So after I read that concerning message, I was very concerned, and I asked, can we do a voice call? Can we talk this through? Can I try and help you, see what I can find out? Can we help each other? So we started voice calling, and this person, they said to me, the first thing they said was, "Hi, it's Doug." And I was quite confused, and I said, "Why didn't you start with that? Why didn't you just tell me, 'Hi, I'm Doug, I'm reaching out to you'?" And they said, "Well, this was a taster of what the government has planned next. These wasps." And that's where I said, hold on, stop there. Can we record this? And Doug said yes. So at Doug's request, I have distorted Doug's voice. He doesn't want to be recognised, and you'll hear why in this interview. But here is a short interview I have done with a man that I know as Doug. Alright, so we're recording now. Doug, is that really your name? Should I call you Doug? Should I call you something else?
Well, mate, my name isn't really Doug, but for privacy purposes, yeah, we're going to continue calling me Doug. It's probably the best thing to call me. I'd rather stay as anonymous as possible, if that's alright with you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, less privacy would probably be better, just for the sake of this video and for the sake of people actually believing this. But if that's really a concern for you, then I'm happy to continue calling you Doug. So, could you tell me first, Doug, what gives you any sort of knowledge? Like, how do you know anything about Australia, or why did you send me this I know this is a lot. I'm just very confused. Normally I would have prepared for something like this, but I didn't really have a chance. So can I start off just by asking you, what was that message you sent me all about? Is that real?
Well, mate, no. Yeah, well, in a sense it's real. It's real. It's going to be real. It's not real yet, but that is currently what the government are planning on doing. Okay? They are planning on getting these wasps and bees and hornets and all this sort of stuff, and they're going to use them to stop the non-believers and to patrol the streets of our country and stuff like that, you know?
Okay, so you're saying that these wasps are in development, and which government, do you agree with me Australia is not a real place, and if so, why?
Well, yeah, Australia is definitely not a real place, and I know that for a matter of fact because I work for the New Zealand government, and I work specifically in the department created many, many years ago to work with security and monitoring the perception of Australia. So in this department that is responsible for the cover-up, there is a little part in there which I work in, and it is for the privacy and monitoring. So I go online, and so do other operatives, and we go online looking for people such as yourself who are maybe spreading sort of information saying Australia's not a real place, and we have to work out whether these people are maybe joking, whether they really think that, and we have to monitor who's believing them and why they're coming to these conclusions, where they're getting their evidence from. And yeah, that's how I contacted you. That's why I contacted you, and that's how I know what I know.
So you're saying you work for the New Zealand government. So how close am I in my whole theory that New Zealand government covered up? That sounds like my theory is completely correct. Am I wrong on anything?
Well, yeah, of course you're wrong on quite a lot, actually. You got the basis right that the New Zealand government did cover up Australia. They made this cover up. You've maybe got the reasons as to why they did that a bit wrong, but that's a topic for another day. You've also maybe got some details on how it all works wrong, such as being drugged in the plane and that sort of thing's not entirely correct. But yeah, you got most parts of it right and parts of it wrong. You certainly got a lot wrong, but you got a lot right as well. That's all I'll say.
Okay, Doug. So what can you tell me to convince the people at home? I'm confused. And why are you telling me this? Can you answer that? Why are you telling me now? I mean, was I right in saying that you tried to have me killed essentially by drinking that much vinegar, or what was going on there, and why have you had a change of heart now? Why are you talking to me now?
Well, you see, I'm retiring next month. I'm in my late 60s. I'm not up for the job anymore, and honestly, I've been sworn to secrecy my whole life, and I hate what the government are doing. I hated my job. I did it just to get the bills paid. It was well paying. I'll say that. But I have in recent years of my life, I've been struggling a little bit, you know, and I don't think it's right. I think it's wrong that there's so many people out there who are living a lie. And then there's people like you, and I see what they're trying to do to people like you just for telling the truth. As far as what I said to you, I said what I said to you because my supervisor told me to. I was told exactly what to tell you, mate, you know. They told me to tell you to drink all that vinegar, to tell you to do that because hopefully that would maybe make you sick, maybe it would kill you, but it would maybe put you off the whole idea of Australia not being real. So I just did what I was told. I didn't have any part in what I was to tell you. I just told you exactly what I was to tell you. But yeah, and as far as the privacy goes, that's why I want my name to just remain Doug on here. I don't want to tell you my real name. I don't want anyone to even hear my voice because if they do, then yeah, there's going to be some real issues. Someone could trace that back to me. So yeah, essentially, I think it's very important that we get this message out there. I'm trying to do it as quietly as I can. When I retire next month, I do plan to leave New Zealand and maybe move over to Europe somewhere, maybe even America. I'm not sure quite yet. Depends what my wife's thinking at the time. But you know, this is a very important subject.
Okay, so you're essentially confirming to me that you people did try to have me killed, but you've also said already that I was wrong about
getting drugged on the plane and stuff like?
Well, yeah, mate, yeah. You were wrong about that a little bit. You weren't a million miles off, but you were a little bit off. I can't really say much at this moment. I can't say too much without setting off some red flags, and I'll never make it out of here in time next month. But maybe after that point, maybe I'll talk to you a bit some more. Maybe you can do some of your own investigating. I'm just hoping that with talking to you here, you can be sure that you were on the right track and you're not put off, because I saw your video about being wrong and I saw you were backing off, and I'll tell you right now, my superiors were very, very happy to see that video, and when they're happy, I'm not happy. And I really hope that you reconsider that, and I hope you keep making videos about Australia not being real. I think it's very important for you to keep doing it, and more people need to do it. So I hope you continue making these videos, and that's really why I'm talking to you here. I want to put you back on track. I mean, I don't have much to really tell you other than try and convince you, you know. I'm trying to just confirm for you that you were on the right track, and I want you to get back on that track and keep looking, because as of right now, it appeared to me at least that you had stopped looking and you had backed off. So I just wanted to do something about that.
So you want me to make more videos, okay? I understand that. So do you have any new information for me? Is there anything that you can tell me at this moment?
Well, other than the wasp sort of thing, I'm not going to say anything at this moment in time. Maybe once I've retired, once time goes on. But I think by that time, if you look into it some more, I think you have been going down some good paths. I think you will find out a lot of information on your own. I just want to kind of encourage you to go that way again. And that's really all I can say, and it's all I want to say.
Okay, well, thanks for that, at least, Doug. It's a lot to process. I honestly, if I'm being straight up with you, I don't know if I trust you or not. I don't know if I kind of hate you a little bit, I guess, in my bones for trying to have me killed. I mean, I'm sure you can understand that. So, yeah, I really don't know what to say. I'm a bit lost for words here. If there's nothing else to say, then maybe we can end this recording and then we'll say our goodbyes and move on. But is there anything else that you would like to say for this official recorded interview, Doug?
No, not really. I've covered everything. I'll just encourage everyone listening to this to please listen to Reynolds here. He's a smart dude, and his first appearances aren't always what you quite think. He may shout on some videos, he may seem a bit silly in some videos, but overall he's on the right path, and you need to listen to him a bit more, because in 50 years from now you're going to be looking back and you're going to be thinking, shit man, this guy was onto something.
Well, thanks for that, Doug, and as I already said, we're going to end this interview here, so...
And there you have it, everyone. That was my interview with Doug, and I must say it was very interesting, very eye-opening. I've got a lot to think about now. I'm not going to make any more comments at the moment. I need to go and think about what I've heard here. I need to think about what this means, if I believe what has been told to me. And I really need to think this over before I speak on the subject anymore, because I don't want to go on another huge tirade about Australia's not real, I have the proof now. I don't want to just jump to that. The video title for this video might be a little along those lines, it may be a little clickbaity, but I don't want to, myself personally, I don't want to be around saying, oh my god, I got the proof, when I don't know yet. I want to think about it more, I want to do some investigating first. Because I will admit, in a couple of other videos I did jump ahead of the gun, so to speak, a couple of times. I still do think that it's probably not a real place, and that's first and foremost in my mind. I just need to work out where all the pieces fit together and how I can actually prove that, rather than it just being a theory. So I'm going to need to take what Doug has told me, and I'm going to need to try and fit the pieces together and think about it some more. And after I will get back to you with another update and say what my conclusion is, whether I'm going to continue talking about the subject or whether I'm going to leave it. But that's where I'm at right now, and you can expect some more comedy videos coming your way very soon, maybe some drama videos. I'm missing a bit of drama in my life right now. I've not had some juicy drama in a while, so I'm going to maybe look for some of that. Maybe other conspiracy videos, maybe a live stream here or there. Some reaction videos, they seem to be quite popular. My Tik Tok video, people enjoyed that. They also enjoyed my video of my girlfriend reacting to a couple of things, a couple of my videos. So we'll see what happens next. But yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm quite looking forward to producing for you all. But until next time, you're all welcome, society.
There is a man called Ragreynolds. He has one hell of a mind.